Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today is going to be like a roundup, my favorite / new products that I am introducing skincare and body care for this winter season. So if you're anything like me, you get insanely dry when it becomes the winter. Let's say you live in the Midwest like myself and don't live somewhere where it's humid and glorious all year round, then you know your skin takes this dramatic turn at the end of fall and into winter. I don't know about you guys, but everything just, I become a desert. Like I'm literally just dry. I have to drink a ton more water even than I do. I think people think of hydration in the summer because you're like hot and sweating, but no. In the winter is like when I'm like, I need hydration. From my skincare to my body care, even my hair care changes, like everything changes because static cling, dry skin, just itchy, I change it all, okay? So I have been honing in on the perfect body care routine since moving to the Midwest last summer. So I've dealt with this. This will be my second year of like truly dry summer. But even when I lived in Texas in the winter, I would still get dry. Whenever it's cold, I'm dry. So let's get into it. So I have a lot of products, but you can kind of take and choose what you need based off of your necessities. I'm just a little bit extra, but I'm mostly focusing on body and skincare, like the skin on your face and the skin on your body. That is what I'm addressing today. If you want to see other things, let me know. But I feel like my makeup will always be the same as long as I have different skincare like that are hydrating underneath. Like I said, I do change up my hair care, but not that dramatically. And I can talk about that in a different video. But my body care, she's new, okay? So let's start with first my like favorite. If you guys saw my, what was it? My winter wish list video, then you heard me talk about this. This is my favorite set. I purchase it pretty much every single winter. I've even done this even when I lived in California and in Dallas. I love this skincare set, but I really only use it during the winter. It's very, very thick and very luxurious, and it's a pricey one. I'm gonna show you some affordable ones, but this one is like so good. Okay, so this is the Kiehls Creme de Corpse, which y'all told me means like body in French, because I was like, that's weird. But this nourishing dry body oil, first of all, the whole line smells like a sugar cookie in my opinion. It smells amazing, but this is the most glowy, hydrating, just, you put this on actually before you put on moisturizer. I was always like unsure of what to do, but it literally says put it on before. So, because normally with skincare you put on oil at the last step, but this is just so silky, so hydrating, just so, it's everything. Obsessed with this oil. I just got this set like a couple days ago, so that's why I haven't dug into it, but I've used it for probably 4+ years every winter. So the dry body oil, it's beautiful looking on your skin too. So if you're someone who likes to wear like dresses and skirts, you can always wear this. I like that it's dry, so it's not like sticky feeling. It like really absorbs into your skin. So you can use this during the summer if you want like a glow to your body, but I use it as like my everything shower, the first step when I get out. Well, not the first step, you'll see soon. I'm extra, okay? This body lotion, so good. So freaking hydrating, thick, and just delightful. This is, if you've got like those scaly, like if your shins look like a fish, you need this. It's a very thick moisturizer. In my opinion, it's almost thicker than the whipped body butter. I like both of them for different reasons, but I mean, they're both beautiful. I don't always use them interchangeably. I'll just kind of go with what I feel like. This is super thick and super hydrating, but I feel like this is almost a little bit thicker, but they're both beautiful. So you can see that right here. This is going to be like that moisturizer that you still feel when you like go in the shower the next day to like rinse off. Like it's hecka hydrating. So love this set. I'm pretty sure Kiehls is doing their 25% off. That's whenever I stock up on this. I got it as a birthday gift, which, love Scott for that. But that is like my like luxury investing skincare or body care. It is truly a treat. So if you have a girl in your family who loves skincare, body care, all that stuff, that is by far one of my favorite lines. You guys know though, if you follow my videos, My obsession with Naturium runs so deep. So let me talk you through most of their products I use all the time though. So this doesn't just count. I use this in the summer as well, but the Naturium body line, it's my favorite, okay? It's my favorite for super affordable, accessible. Like this, I want to say, this is $15. I want to say the Kiehls one is like 40 something. So it's like less than half the price. So if you're looking to hydrate on a budget, okay. So first thing, the Naturium Glow Getter. First of all, I should mention, I've probably gone through at least 5 to 6 bottles of each of these, and I have about 5 to 6 bottles in my linen closet as backup. I got my husband hooked on this. He's obsessed. I use this on my child as well. It's good. It's really freaking good. I'll never be without this. Whenever it goes on sale, I purchase it, even though it's affordable. The Glow Getter Body Oil Wash. You guys recommended this to me actually because I fell in love with the lotion first. This is an oil to foaming, gentle foaming body wash. Now this is not stuff that's going to, like, let's say, I'm trying to think. I don't know. It's not like a stripping body wash, but it still cleanses. It's got no scent in it, so this is very like friendly for sensitive skin. Like I said, Scott uses it and he has insanely sensitive, like he has dermatomatic, you know that thing when you like scratch your skin like this and it like puffs up? He's got that and he loves this. This is such a nice body wash. I use this all year round basically, but especially in the winter, I don't really stray from it. I only use this. It's good. It's so good. If you haven't tried it, I don't know what you're doing because I talk about it in like every one of my empties videos. And then the Biolipid body lotion. This is just a good, I can wear this during the day kind of lotion, but it's hydrating. I feel as though some lotions can either be too thick and they sit on the skin. Other lotions are too thin and you put them on and then you're like, okay, cool, but I'm still looking ashy. This is like a happy medium between both. It's thick, but it absorbs very, very nicely into the skin and leaves me hydrated for a very long time. I cannot say enough good things. This is my absolute favorite lotion of all time. If you, again, like more of an oily based lotion, they did just release this body butter. I don't know if it's still sold out because it has been for a while now. This is like a luminous oily body butter. So this is a little bit, it's thinner than the lotion, but because it's whipped, very similar to the Kiehls one, but it's got oils in it, so you look really radiant and glowy and just dewy and everything. It's really freaking pretty. This would be nice to put on your décolleté if you're going out. So I'd say if you're gonna layer it, I would say this and then the other one to like seal everything in, because that one's even a bit thicker. But this is really good and I do love how easily this glides on, but it's definitely a much greasier feeling. So if you don't like a greasy lotion, I would pass on this, but I love it. Love all the oils in it. I like to switch between oily lotions and like just hydrating lotions. I feel like they do different things. This one like softens the skin almost, but it's good. So if you're on a budget and want like a good body care routine, Naturium is the way to go. You can get it at Target as well as on their website. But if you're wanting to like invest in some fun skincare, a little bit more luxury, that's amazing, try out the Kiehls. We can't talk about body without talking about scents. So big shout out to Dossier for partnering with me on this portion of today's video. You guys know my obsession with Dossier runs so deep, embarrassingly deep. I have so many fragrances, but I love them. And when I wear them, I get so many compliments. You guys, fun fact, went out on Saturday at like noon, well, even before then, like 11 a.m., I like sprayed their Ambery Saffron, which is a dupe for Baccarat Rouge, on me in my office, and I like left. I closed my door, but I left, came back the next day, yes, and it still smelled like it in my office. Their stuff is so good. It just lingers, it smells so freaking good, and it's amazing. So if you've never heard of Dossier, they basically make replicas for super expensive, bougie luxury fragrances starting at like $29. And you can mix and match and pair and different They also have home scents, which I've not tried, but I picked up 3 new ones. And these are ones that are like classic scents. One's fun that I have smelled before, but I had never purchased it and I'm obsessed. And then 2 of the other ones are classic scents. So let's get into my picks this month. So the first one being Woody Oakmoss. This is a replica for Coco Mademoiselle. Coco Mademoiselle. This smells so classic. Like when I think of this, I think of like classy Chanel. You know, I used to not love this way Chanel's fragrances smell, but I feel like the older you get, the more you can appreciate complex scents. And this just smells like Rich. She bougie. I love this. Okay, the next one I got is Spicy Orchid. This one is a replica for Tom Ford. And if you know Tom Ford fragrances, insane, insane. And I probably have like 3 or 4 of their replicas. So good. Effing Fabulous. I have Lost Cherry and another one. But this one is their or Vanilla Orchid? Black Orchid. Oh my God. This is so good. I'm not even gonna try to say the fragrance notes because you either like it or you don't, and you probably know what these fragrances are because they're so well known. Love it. If you don't love a Dossier fragrance that you do try out though, I have a 30-day money back guarantee, so you can kind of test it out, see how you like it on your skin. If that doesn't work out for you, they will give you your money back, or you can exchange it for something that does, but you can read the reviews. They have a ton. They also have Dossier like signature scents, like originals that they do just through them, and I tried some of them last month and love them. So loved this one as well. And then my favorite though, you guys, really shocked me. I love Juliet Has a Gun fragrances. Again, insanely pricey. This is their Vanilla Vibes. And normally I'm not a vanilla girl, but this is the most complex vanilla I've ever smelled in my life. It doesn't just smell like vanilla. This smells so good. I've worn this 2 days in a row. It smells so good. This is the Aquatic Vanilla. It's got coconut, which again, hate coconut, hate vanilla, but I love it in this. They also have sandalwood, which I love, musk. They do such a good musky musk one, which is Juliet Has a Gun, not a perfume. Also, I have that one, the musky musk from Dossier, so good. But this is so good. Oh my God. Okay, so those are the 3 that I grabbed from Dossier this month. If you've not tried them out, like, I will never, and I stand firm to that, and will never buy a fragrance that if Dossier carries the replica because they're that good. I don't know how you could not love them. So if you've not tried them out, I will have all the links in the description box down below, but Aquatic Vanilla blew my mind. So good. So fun. So like warm and cozy, like a sophisticated sugar cookie, if you will. But yeah, big shout out to Dossier for partnering with me on this portion of today's video. And now that we are hydrated and we smell good, let's move on. I could have put this video in some sort of order, but I didn't. Okay, so we get a little dry, we get a little scaly, we get a little flaky in the shower. One of these mitts, I've had this for 3 Christmases. I actually got this specific one for Christmas because it was on my wish list. This is the Dermasuri. Get them on Amazon. So cheap. I love the Tree Hop body scrubs. They're so good. But sometimes you just want like a scrub that you don't have to, I don't know, wash off, get all over your shower, make a mess. This is like the best for getting off any sunless tan if you deal with that, or just really getting those scaly legs. Can you tell I have scaly legs? I'm outing myself so bad. This is good. Even Scott will use it occasionally. It's just a reusable scrubby mitt. It never loses its scrub. It's always scrubby. It's the best like eco-friendly, quick little thing. I have a big towel that I love to use when I'm in the bath, but I like these for just in the shower. Hang it on the little hook. I have like a little command hook. You put whatever body wash you want on there. If you want to use a foaming one, or if you want to use that gel to whatever one, just put it on here, go to town. It's good. If you don't own one of these, you need to, because Tree Hop body scrubs used to be like $5. Now they're like 10. No. You guys have that. Okay, again, I'm like way out of order, but just bear with me. Okay, let's talk about body serums. I should have done this in order. Okay, so we're in the shower, we're exfoliated, we're scrubbed, we're yada, yada, yada. We need some serums. Okay, now, if you shave or do the exfoliating mitt, don't go in with this afterwards. This is for those days that you don't feel like going in with the exfoliating mitt, you just shaved, whatever, so on and so forth, or just don't put it where you shaved, okay? But this is the In Beauty product. I just tried this at the Sephora sale and I've used it more times than I can count. I love this stuff. Okay, so this is the Body Bright and Smooth 7% AHA and BHA body serum. This helps with just leaving your skin like chemically exfoliating. You know how we stopped doing physical exfoliation on our faces, like the St. Ives apricot scrub, we don't know her anymore. We use like AHAs, BHAs on our face. This is an affordable one for your whole body. It's a thick kind of creamy consistency and it comes with a pump. What I do, okay, I'm done with my shower. I literally shake off, remove like excess like dripping water, right? But I don't towel off. I go in right with this. you know, rub it all over. Use the water to help spread it so you get a little bit more out of it. You don't need a ton. Don't dry off and then put this on because you're just gonna use way too much. I learned that the hard way. So do it while your skin's a little bit damp, and it's also gonna help literally let it soak in more. Water on the skin increases absorption, okay? So put this on. When you're done with that, maybe you're like, okay, I'm exfoliated, but I'm dry. This. Now, if you just shaved, you can apply this everywhere. If you just shaved, don't apply that where you shaved. But this, so good. Okay, so I started using the Necessary, what that name I can never pronounce. I loved their hydrating body serum. It's just like $50, and I'm like, that's a lot. But it did last me a really long time, but I figured let's just try this one out. If I hate it, I'll just go back to the other one. But I do really like this one. This one's a bit creamier. The other one's more jelly. This one's also more liquidy, which I like because it spreads a little bit easier. This is the Good Molecules B5 Hydrating Body Serum. I'm gonna go through this whole thing. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna see how I feel towards the end. But I like this. So what I do after I apply that, or even if I don't apply that, just apply this. Again, damp skin, go in with this. It's got a pump, which I love, and apply this before you apply your body lotion. You don't have to apply it everywhere if you don't feel like you need it everywhere. Like for me, my chest stays oily. Like she doesn't need any hydration. But like my legs and my arms, they need hydration. So that's when I will go in with this. Sometimes I'll go ham and go everywhere, but this, so good. Love this underneath lotion. I've used it only a couple times, but so far so good. I feel like with these sort of things, you notice. You can just feel like afterwards, the next day, my skin just feels like smooth and hydrated. Say goodbye to your little alligator skin. Get yourself this. It's super affordable too. I got mine off of Ulta. Okay, let's finish up the body with hand care, okay? We're fully hydrated on the body. Now let's move into hand care. I am, again, somebody who's super picky with lotions everywhere. Body, hands, okay? I'm someone who hates the feeling of lotion on my hands. I hate it, but I could always avoid it when I lived in Dallas, Texas, whatever, or Dallas and Florida, whatever, because it was humid enough. But now that I'm in the Midwest, I cannot. I even have to apply it during the day. So I hate lotions feeling on my skin, but I hate drier skin even more. So I wanted to find a lotion that I liked to apply during the day so it was thin enough, but it actually did something. So Gold Bond, my parents used to swear by Gold Bond lotion. So I saw this one and I was like, age renew? Yes, please. I'm 34, I'll take it. So this is their Crepe Corrector Hand Cream. Basically why I like this is it's got no scent. I like no scent because my one Pilates teacher allergic scent, so on and so forth. Nonetheless, it's no scent and it's thin enough that it like rubs in and doesn't leave like my hands feeling like thick and I need to wash them off, because I will legitimately wash off a lotion if it's that thick and gross. I can't do it. But this is such a beautiful light daily moisturizer. I keep one in my car and I keep one at my desk. I bought two. That tells you how much I love it. So good. Lightweight for my lotion girls who like hydration but not like this. This is but it's perfect for nighttime, okay? This is the Kiehls Ultimate Strength Hand Self. This is like thick, like think Crisco for your hands, okay? This is thick. It like stands up by itself. See what I mean? Like it's thick. I could not apply this during the day. I would literally wash it off. Like I'm not kidding you. Sometimes if I apply too much, I have to go wash it off because it grosses me out, okay? But I love it because it's thick and it's seriously, as soon as, if I put it on right before I'm gonna go to bed, I just don't think about it. I just go to bed and my hands wake up and I'm like, good. This is like butter for your hands. It's thick, super hydrating. I like it has a light eucalyptus, minty sort of scent to it, but nothing crazy. But I feel like Kiehls just does body care, skin care, hair care really, or hand care really well. And this is probably my fourth container of this. Normally I get the really big one, but I just got the small one this year so I can just like keep it in my nightstand. But I love this stuff and a little bit goes a long way. Like I said, if I put too much on, I can't deal with it. But this is truly one of my favorite like ultimate strength lotions. All right, let's move on to skincare. Now that our body's good, let's move on to skincare. I have a ton because last year when I moved here, I dealt with insanely dry skin, and I was also dealing with breaking out skin, so I had to completely change my skincare routine. And I found a couple of these products, and since then, they've become staples. So this first one, I tried this last like winterish. This is the Cicapair Tiger Grass Sleep Air Intensive Mask by Dr. Jart. I love Dr. Jart. So good. I just already bought another one during my Sephora sale. I have like maybe a couple uses left of this. I don't use this every night. This is the last step. Think of slugging, okay? You know how everyone was obsessed with Vaseline and slugging? I can't. I have too much acne prone skin to even think about putting like an inclusive moisturizer like that on my skin. Like it makes me want to just crawl under a hole, because I know that's what I'll want to do once it like rears its ugly head in whiteheads all over my face. But this is like a safer way to slug your face. Sometimes I will just use this under my eyes if my eyes feel really dry. Sometimes I'll use it everywhere. The thing with this is you really don't want to use this over the top of active ingredients. So I use it on my hydrating nights. I'm going to show you the products that I've been using, but I use this after like I've done just like a repairing night. Like I'm just no actives, no serums, no exfoliating serums, no retinol, tretinoin, none of that, okay? I just put it on when I have like hyaluronic acid and snail mucin, and I just did like a sheet mask like to lock in a hydration, okay? So you put everything on, put your moisturizer on, put your face oil on, and then this goes on at the very, very end. When I wake up, my skin just feels like dry, but not dry, because the minute I wash this off, my skin is like slimy. As soon as it's activated with water, it's like slimy again, and it's so plump and hydrated underneath. It's such a weird feeling, because I'm like, wait, where did it all go? But it like dries down to kind of like protect your skin, if that makes sense. It should make sense. I've gone through a whole one and I already picked up another one. It's not cheap. You need the littlest bit. Like I said, I don't use it everywhere. I don't use it all the time. You can use it in areas where you're really dry, like around your eyes maybe around your mouth. When I'm dealing with peeling from my tretinoin that I'm about to mention, this has come in clutch for me. But again, don't put it over the top of those things, because it kind of like seals in all that stuff, and you don't want to do that. You want to only seal in like moisturizer and stuff. But this is a savior. It's very friendly for sensitive. The Cicapair line is very good for sensitive, irritated red skin. So I love that mask. I tried a sample last year and went out and bought the full size, and I already have another one. Talk more Dr. Jart, okay? You'd think I'm sponsored by Dr. Jart. I wish. This is their Serum line. It's okay. The Cicapair is really good, but this line, I like every single thing from it, okay? So I used to be obsessed with moisturizer. I'm still obsessed with the moisturizer, but I'm trying a couple new because it's like 50 doll hairs, and I'm like, eek, and I go through a ton. But this toner is like, not a toner, it's like more of a lightweight moisturizer is what I can think of. It's their Skin Barrier Serum Toner. And it truly is. So ceramiden's already naturally in your skin, and they kind of help protect the barrier, moisturize it, all that good stuff. So I love this. I will apply this after like my super liquidy, like my hyaluronic acid, my snail mucin. Then I go in with this, then I go in with a moisturizer. It's just extra like soothing and hydrating to your skin. I had gone through 3 of these, and I stopped using them when I ran out when we were moving to the Midwest. And I was like, what's missing? What's going on? It's not cheap, but this whole bottle lasts me forever. I don't apply it a lot during the summer. I apply it a lot during the fall and winter. So happy that I found this in my life, and I don't love the new packaging. I liked the old packaging better, but it's really good. You can use it during the day too if you're super dry and flaky, but it's amazing. And I feel like with that stuff, I just noticed a significant like first time, like immediate use, and then over time I feel like it just keeps my skin super hydrated. The sheet mask, this is the first thing I tried from this line that like pushed me over the edge and made me love everything. This is their Skin Barrier Moisturizing, it's a sheet mask. Again, I know girls, back when I had oily skin, I knew girls who had dry skin and swore by this. I even swore by it with oily skin. It's calming. If you feel like you need a mask because your skin is dehydrated, dry, but also like sensitive feeling, this is calming. It's calming, it's soothing, it's hydrating, it's reparative, it's everything. They're not cheap, I know, but these are like, I use maybe like once, twice a month. I don't use these very often because they're like $9 for a sheet mask, which is kind of crazy, but you notice a difference. They're beautiful, amazing formula. It's basically this in a sheet mask, with some extra. I think it has like panthenol. I don't know. It just literally makes my skin feel so plump, so hydrated, and so calm. That's all I can say about this. It's phenomenal, and I bought a million of them. I have yet to try the rubberized one. I'm sure that I would like it. Now, this is the cream that I've been using in replacement of the Dr. Jart Ceramide Cream. That's been my holy grail cream forever, but I was sent this by Numbuzzin. This is their 2 Cica Ceramide Repair Cream. So I basically was like, so it's a mix between the Cicapair line from Dr. Jart and the Ceramide line, and it is. It's so good. And it's like so much less money. I bought the Tower 28, but I like this one better. Like, this is thick. Like, look at that, thick, okay? Thick, stands up on its own, thick. Not scented, love that. It's very thick, very rich. Again, feels like Crisco, but it rubs into the skin beautifully. You can wear this day or night. It's not one that's just one or the other, which my Ceramide one was as well, but yeah, I'll be repurchasing this from now on. I really think that they just nail it. They do a lot of really good stuff in Numbuzzin. So I've been so impressed with that face lotion, that specific one, and it's replaced my super expensive one. Because I tried the Tower 28 and also the Hailey Bieber Peptide Road one, but that one stood out to me, and it's like so cheap. So much, it's like at least half the price of the other one. Oh, I forgot this serum. Okay, this serum though. My Snail Mucin. I use this pretty much year round, but I feel like if you don't use this, this is another thing that really saved my dry, dehydrated skin last year. When I fell in love with it, I've gone through more than I can count, but the COSRX, if you're still not using this or if you've never tried it, it's really good. Yeah, I can't say enough good things about it. One thing I will say is though, I don't like their lotion. It's not thick enough for me, even though people say it's thick. It's not like, it's not enough, okay? I like more of like a buttery feeling lotion, where that feels more of like a serum-y lotion. But this Snail Mucin is everything, and their sheet masks everything as well. Okay, for extra hydration, I discovered this like 2 months ago. Look how much I've already used within 2 months. This is glycerin and rose water spray. So it is obviously insanely refreshing, but it also gets rid of that tight feeling after you've washed your face. I'm someone who needs to use a deep cleanser on my face to remove gunk, makeup, everything, or I will get blackheads, pimples, all of it. So I will wash my face in the morning, and I feel like I need something to kind of alleviate that tightness before I put serums on. So I spray this on. It's good. It smells good and also gives you a dew to your face, so you can use it as a makeup setting spray. But I love this. I got it off Amazon, and I will never be without it. I don't know how I forgot to talk about this at the beginning. If you suffer from static, you just know that the humidity is really low in your home, get a humidifier-free bed. I got this one off of Amazon. I'll leave it here. I love it. I pretty much use it all year round, but especially in the winter, especially when I know my hair is staticky, it truly makes such a big difference. It also helps with your sick, helps with just so much. I love a humidifier. This one was, I want to say, one of the more affordable ones off of Amazon. I mean, they all kind of do the same thing. So I keep it running all the time, pretty much, especially in the winter, and I love it. So I keep that by my bedside, and it literally falls on my face while I'm sleeping. The best. Okay. Let's move into my final like skincare, and then let's move into lip care. These are the Musley, I keep thinking I'm saying it wrong, but I'm not. Musley prescription serums through that site. I wanted to try tretinoin, but I knew I wanted like a mixed tretinoin and not just raw tretinoin. You know what I'm talking about? Like they do like a batch for you. This has like multiple things: tretinoin, niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, balanced situation, and then I wanted to try spot cream. Why I'm specifically talking about these in the winter is because you don't really want to use tretinoin and hydroquinone, which this is hydroquinone, and kojic acid. You don't want to use this in the summer if you're going to be in direct like sun. And also my melasma is triggered by heat. So I was told by my dermatologist to really only use this in the winter. You still want to be wearing SPF all the time, but you really want to do it where you're not going to be even out in the sun or the heat. So that's why I decided to use these. So this is the anti-aging night cream. So it's basically good for wrinkles, textures, pores, and acne. It's so good. It's so good. Like, it's pricey, yes, but I feel like I don't need to buy anything else because it's good. Yeah, I'm like, but you will peel, okay? You'll peel when you're warming up to it. It just kind of is part of the process. Even if you used something like retinol or something before, you still will peel a little bit. It's not crazy. It happens every once in a while, and that's why I mention a lot of hydrating products, but I still like to do it in the winter because, again, I'm out of direct sunlight. And yeah, next thing is the Musley, the spot cream. I've really made it a mission to myself to get rid of my dark spot. My melasma here has significantly faded, but like I said, it's heat done, or heat activated, but I've been putting that on here, and then I have a dark spot like right here on my face, and so far so good. This I think takes a little bit longer to see results, but again, has a little bit of not peeling, this does the peeling, but I apply them in combination. If you've never checked them out, check them out. Honestly, whether you have a dermatologist insurance or not, they can be expensive. You still have to pay for the prescription, so try these out. I can't say enough good things about them. Let's move on to lips, okay? Because I'm someone who struggles with lips, crusty, dry lips all the time. But that is truly because I've been a Burt's Bees fiend for more years than I can count, since like high school. And now I realize that like mint essential oil can be insanely irritating for the skin, lips. So I was like, well, let me cut that out. So my daytime moisturizer for my lips are truly these. These are so good. I know they get a lot of hype, but it's not unwarranted. Like, it's really good. And these, honestly, this mint one, I can feel like it irritates my lips a little bit more than like the pink sugar and the vanilla. It's still good, I use it, but not as much as I use these. I don't think I would repurchase this one again, because I feel like I have to reapply it more and it dries my lips out. I feel like I end up reapplying this more, which is why I'm like, oh, maybe it's drying my lips out a little bit more. But the pink sugar and the vanilla, I have one in my car and one at my desk at all times. It's so good. It's such a good, like, I don't know, just daily, it gives you a glow, gloss, but it also just really hydrates your lips. Now, it doesn't matter what I use during the day if I don't have a good lip mask at night, because I've tried so many lip masks, and you can tell me you use Vaseline all day long. I hate it. It doesn't stay on my lips. It runs down my face. Not Vaseline, Aquaphor, ugh, gross. I've tried the Fenty one, the Laneige one, doesn't matter. This is the best. This is my third one that I've gone through. I already have just purchased another one because I don't want to be out of it this winter. This is the Lawless Forget the Filler Overnight Lip Plumping Mask. First of all, it does just that. It like, not plumps in like a tingly way, plumps in like a super hydrated, it's still on my lips when I wake up in the morning. It is my favorite. It's pricey, but it lasts you a really long time. You don't need a ton, and it's truly the best. Doesn't matter on the scent, the whatever. I've done, this is the Juicy Watermelon. I've done the Sweet Candy, or not Sweet Candy. Yes, I've done the Sweet Candy, but I did the cherry one, and I've done 2 of the Sweet Dreams. So this will be my second Sweet Dreams. The best. I think that's it, you guys. This was the longest video of life. But if you have dry skin, maybe you'll appreciate it. But again, drop your dry skin must-haves in the comments down below, because I'm still a new to the Midwest kind of girly. So I haven't mastered it all, but I want y'all's opinion. Tell me what you use, what you love, what you swear by. I need to know, but I'm also insanely picky. So these are tried true, and I'm obsessed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, maybe found it helpful. If you are also suffering from the dry crusties that winter brings about, I love you guys. If you have not checked out Dossier, you're sleeping under a rock, you're spending way too much money, check it out, please. I don't know if they have a coupon code for me, but if they do, I will leave it in the description box down below for you guys. But big shout out to them for partnering with me on today's video, and stay hydrated, okay? Orally, topically, all of it. We don't want to go through the winter uglies, as they say. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video very, very soon.